Shami meistens darf Memo mit Beisen nicht was geht über Betavrom, was Chaim ist so gerne Chaim ist. Ja, Mitzvah kann er ist das Gott für Stein auf Gemeinde das heißt. Für Stein ja, Rom ist gefragt. Für Stein. Nicht mal das Leben, Motche ben Afraim Yehuda. There is Gemara by size a big side in Hilchos Shabbos, Hilchos Shabbos. Let's go back to the Mishnah minute. Lamed Ches Hamad Aleph. Straight in the Mishnah. Betzolim, onions, 3 lines from the end of the Mishnah. Betzolim she'shrishu ba'aliyah. These are onions. They made the shroshim in aliyah, upstairs, not in the ground, on the roof. And they were tamei. Is taru milatame. You plant it on the aliyah, but it's tar from becoming tamei. Why? Because it's a shrosha in the ground. Where's the ground? The ground happens to be on the roof. Look to play Moshe. B'tzolim she'shrishu ba'aliyah. Afilu b'shrishu b'karka aliyah. Lav dafke, it was in a otzitz, in a flower pot. Afilu in a garden on top. You put the what's an afkimin? You put the earth on the roof. What's an afkimin? Upstairs on the liyah on the roof. Ta'aru milatame imo yitameim if these b'tzolim were tamei. And now you put it into the earth on top of the roof. That is tor. Umesheshishu nifsodim. You make the shroshim. These are b'tzolim. These are already payers. Now you're replanting it. Now it takes root. So to play Moshe, Mesheshishu nifsodim. But now it's nifsad. In other words, it takes root. So it's no longer a pri. So it's nifsad. So it's nifsad machilas pri. So now it becomes Torah. So not as the Shrosha, not because it's the Zriya, because the Chayre, it's because it's Nifsad. That's how you learn. It's Nifsad. So anytime it's Nifsad, it's Torah. So what I did, put it on the roof, and this just happens to be a way that it's Nifsad. Not because it's a planting. Huadin, Sheputurim and Amaisis, Imishishu Ze B'tzad Ze. Put a couple of different onions, one next to each other, and one is nishra zeh b'tzad zeh. So we said that what? It's potem in amaisis. You have betzolim. Betzolim is chay b'maisis, but now it's nifsad because it was nishra zeh b'tzad zeh. Again, to have a toimin aguda shel lefes b'tzinainis. Zel b'zach, as if he would have planted toimin. He doesn't use the word zereya. He used the word toimin. He's putting away into the karka a bundle of turnips and radishes. It's not beside pay kind of decline. The potter minamaisis. The vice is that he's saying that what is nifsad. It's nicht kein betzolim anymore. No longer betzolim. So no longer betzolim. It becomes nifsad. If it's nifsad, or it's betzolim. So it's potter. It's Torah, and it's also potter for maisis because now that's not a pri l'chayim. The Mishnah Vayta noflu aleihem apoilis v'hei megulin. If this is something which is not completely covered, and if a poilus falls on top of it, a lot of earth falls on top of these betzolim. V'heim megulin hareyu kinituim b'soda. What does this mean? It's like the plain Moshe. Nofel aleim a poilus v'heim megulin sheniglu achakach. First it was a poilus fell on top, and now somehow it's no longer there anymore. It got blown away, whatever it is. Is hareyu kinituim b'soda v'chayav mamaisis. Now it's mechuyev b'maisis. What's this mechuyev b'maisis? Because now it's no longer the push up shatters and play Moshe. Because no longer nifsad. What's covered up it's potter, but now it's uncovered. So meda is chayev b'maisis. Which I thought in the Mishnah is kinituim basoda. It says kinituim basoda. Chayev was chayev b'maisis. Now it was nifsad, and now it's not nifsad. So now it's again weiter. It's not nifsad. It's not paid. Chayev b'maisis. Was made the Mishnah with them kinituim basoda. And before, what are we talking about before? The Tahara is out nifsad, not because it's a zerua b'aliyah. Now he says that it's kinituim basoda. Was made as kinituim basoda. Zog the menafulda. Tahara milatame. The kezurim domi. not because it's nifsad. The Pnei Moshe look is ruined on me. He said these betzom which are tomei now become toeh. Why? It has din of zerua. Zerua is the chayda tara. But toeh rips the tara. How do I know that if you take a double tomei and you plant it that the ziyah macht the toeh? The Ruby Akro, the sieve, I'll call zera zerua, asher yizora, toru. Anytime something is planted, toru, zera zerua, you take zera and you plant it, it's toru. Avalachol sham mili, this is the get the din of tahara, so the tumah betor. Avalachol sham mili, like the mafulda, ketlushin domi, u'b'chaskosan l'maisa l'shvius. A lot of them it's considered a zeriyah. Now the Z is a chiddush aribi akra that it takes it out of tumah. Zera zerua. Ashi zara toru. Chayde is learning pshat. As nishkan zerua. Machtas oy zerua. Something which is tumah basically changes the status. So mele shtei do that it's toh. Obe was negea. It's a dinam of ma'isa in shviyas. Heis nachal zarua. Heis nachal zarua. So steht da in Maful. So noch einmal, nicht Pshat ist Nifsad, the Pshat is Zerua, and when you get to Zerua, steht da Ribi Akro that it's Toy, but everything else heißt Zerua. Tut weiter, aber Chol Shad mit Kedushin heim beschlossen, der meiste schwierig, but viele Tahara ist Tume, Davke, Hishishu Baliyah. When you get to the Tahara of the Tume, Davke, Hishishu Baliyah. When is it toy? The Ashrosha took place on the roof. On the roof, you put in offer, hamaziva, ava shisha bekupa. If you put into a kupa, means let's say in a otzitz, in a plat. Ketlushin dami af l'tumah. Ketlushin dami even when you get to tumah. In other words, we're not going to take off the tumah. And he doesn't tell me here bekupa. It's a kupa that doesn't have a hole. It's a sheinu nokah. Because if it be Otzis Nokiv, then it's a Zerua B'aliyah. So, as I learned to know. So you have Machlokes here, the Pnei Moshe, mit dem Afula. Jetzt geht the Mishnah weiter. Nofalei Mapoilas v'heim Megulin. If it falls on a Mapoilas from earth, and it's Megulin, Arei Kenetun B'Sod. Zok the Pshat, Kenetun B'Sod. Hey, Megulin, Alin Shelahem Kidera Gedilosa. Megulin means now it's uncovered. And it has the leaves as if normally it grows. It grows, the leaves are visible. It's as if it's planted in a field. Chayiv. So regular Netuah means Netuah Basada. I'll tell you Netuah Basada, you take it out of the ground, this is Toilish, and you take a Toilish, you Chayiv on Shabbos. And it's planted, but again, the Shviyas, all the dinim for Shviyas and Maises, all the dinim is Negeya on the roof, because it wasn't Mapoilis, and they in the Gulim, as they looked them out for the Pnei Moshe says only, Arei Ketun Basod, V'chayav Maises. It doesn't say when you get to Shabbos that you Chayav on Shabbos. The Baal saying the Gemara. Zug the Rashirah. I'm going over this again, Rabbi said, because it's Glenn, but Akaponim is Moedik Negaying and Shas. This sugi is all saying the Machlokes, and when you get to Shabbos, Nechas MaShabbos, so Moedik Yisai is though. Sheshishim Aliyah, on the left side, Davke B'Aliyah, have a Bekupa, same thing like the Mafula says, it would be in a box, like Olu Midei Tumah, it doesn't go away the Tumah, because it's a big more, because those like the Mafulda, that what they're talking about Shrisha B'Aliyah is the Zerua, and the Zriya doesn't bring the possible, but Akabon, that's what he means, as the Zriya takes away the Tumah, not because it's Nifsad Me'achila, like the Pnei Moshe, he learns Poshas, the Zriya takes away from the Tumah. Torah Milatame, the Gezurin Domi, V'toidim Hem, Afilu Hoyi Tamei Mikora. What does he mean? Afilu Hoyi Tamei Mikora. Metach, Torah Milatame, meaning the pshat, not pshat, is becomes nifsad from being metame, because now it's a zerua, and a zerua is not something which is a fatih gazach. It's not a nigma pri, so it's not metame because it's like not like nigma. It's not metame. No, even more. It means Torah metame means shetach in the mission Torah metame. There's two ways to learn. Torah metame could mean that it doesn't become tome because not a dover nigma, and Torah metame could also mean that what, even though it's tome, but it's always tome. So he's saying, don't make a mistake. Torah Militame, Kizun Dami, Betoin, Philoi to make me Kora, Machtes Oistuma. That Torah Ripse, but Zoin, Kidis Megma, Zera Zerua, das the Ribi Akra was the Mafulda bringt. Vergab the Maisis, Ein Sorchlase Al Gedulim. But if you when you get to Maisis, this is not something which is taught in what? Maisa. Ella Areihem Bechaskosin, Kidis Bumara, Ubet the Safta. What does that mean? We'll straight on this after. Take a look in 1 minute. By Hem Megulin, Alan Shalhem Megulin Kedagdilosan. If you put them apart, the sign now the Alan still Gedulin. Can it twin besadim and finish with this after? Basurim b'shviyas v'chayavim b'maises. Hatadinim like you planted in the soda. V'nira in Shabbos zog the Rashterila. When you get to Shabbos, nami hatosh man b'Shabbos chayiv chat. Nira, not sure. Nira. V'chein kosev ari v'rash. In the Rash. Which they do in this after. This is in Peri Gimel. Halacha Tes. This after Shedazai. Oikesh Usolim Mitoch Shaloi L'Ntai B'chutz L'Oretz. This is something she learned. U'Zera U'Hafkir U'Marchon L'Goy Harei Chayom K'mei Shemoitzim B'dei Maises. Oh. B'tzolim sheshishu zeh b'tzad zeh. These b'tzolim which were nishrash zeh b'tzad zeh, b'kupas in different boxes, not in the ground. Harayim b'chaskosim l'maisis u'l'shviyas. So it's as if it's planted in the ground. Interesting, right? It doesn't tell me if it's otzes nokah, otzes sheni nokah, but it takes root. It's a regular botzel, and the botzel takes root. In other words, you put it into a kupa. It doesn't go away. Chaskosin means it doesn't go away from the Gemapri. And a Gemapri is a Chayiv Trumas Maisis and Shvius. But this doesn't take it away because you put it into a box, you plant it into a box. And if it would be Tomei, you put it into a box. The B'tzolim is Nigma Pri. You put it into a box, it's not Torah. Lo Yolu Yidei Tumosan. Mut Dr. Litloish Behem B'Shabbos. It's mutter to take it out on Shabbos. Why again? Because in a box Hasidish can see it. It's not tolish. It's tolish. It's not a mechuba. Yeshish zebet karka aliyah. Now, not in a kupa. You put into a karka of aliyah. That's not a kupa. So this is in the ground on a rooftop garden. Harei b'chaskosim the maisis and the shviyas, whatever it was. If it's mechuba maisis and shviyas. This doesn't take it away. If it was tamei, because it is ziyah, it goes away. All the b'shat is nifsad, like the Pnei Moshe. All the b'shat is zera zerua. It's a ribi akra, b'akaponim. A ziyah baliyah is considered a ziyah. But also litish behem b'Shabbos. And Shabbos, I'll take it out. Why? Again, because it's b'kupa. It is mutter, because mutter litlosh behem b'Shabbos in the kupa. But if you put this flower pot. This flower pot. You put it earth on top of a roof, and you put this in the ground. This is a chayiv. Take it out. It's also litlish mehem b'Shabbos. Shet nish chayiv. Shet also. I'm not sure exactly. Not in the Gemara, but I'm not sure exactly. This means also, but that's chayiv. The intolish potter. Oh, so you see, also means also means there's only also. Intolish potter. There's no carbonates. You don't have to make a carbonate. But shet has. No, aber Chiv nicht da, Alav nicht da. Nafla lei ma poedes. This is the end of the Mishnah. Hey, Megulin, and Alam Megulin. Hey, you can to him. It's as if it's Netua. Achamol, Naz, and Mapoedes on top of the roof. Where was this Mapoedes? Balzan, the Chayitz on the roof. Netuim besoda, Asurim b'shviyas v'chayov v'maisim. And here, what will be in Shabbos? You take it out on Shabbos. Look to Chasdei David. David. B'tzolim sheshishu. B'masnisin into the Mishnah. Torim l'tame nafel aleim ha'poedet v'hem megul ha'rei k'netuim b'asad. V'loi bia k'sheshishu ba'aliyah ma dinon l'inyan Shabbos l'maisis. The Tosefta doesn't tell me when it's nishrash ba'aliyah takes root on the roof. What's going to be when you get to Shabbos and maisis? Hilkach asla l'frushi hachad the dafke l'inyan tumeh. The Mishnah talks about tumeh, taru, lefi, shechashuvin kizrun. It's as if it's planted. Vatoiru ripsa b'tahar zroim zera zerua. Aval meises the shvius areim b'chaskosan. Bleibt es as es is. Ubeshabish nami potet. Mekom also mishum chume the Shabbos of the Psachume the Shabbos. V'hoyse v'oid hoche. The bekuben miu lekker the meiches lemidi. If it's on the roof, so maybe there's a chume for Shabbos that you have to be chosh for psachume. But if it's in a box, lekker the meiches lemidi. V'afilin in tumah like olu in a box doesn't take off the tumah. If you plant it in a box, ubeshabbos muter legamri. So in the kuppah, it's not awesome in Shabbos, muter legamri, and doesn't take off the tumah. Asher enkem, you put it in the aliyah, you plant it on the aliyah, tumah goes away because that is the ruah. When we get to Shabbos, also but not chayiv. So it's very hard to understand. You mean magdi dezach. Why do you say zer zeruah shetachas? Say zer zeruah takes off the tumah al teribi akra. But when we get to the din of Shabbos, it's pot. It's pot lav says. Ben hafla aleim mapoilis. However, this is if you plant it on the roof, but it falls on mapoilis on top of it. After the liske hocha b'sefer the chayuv with the ma'aser shvius kol shkein in Shabbos the chayiv. The Chomet Tvei. Shabbos more Chomet, so we say by Shabbos is Chomet Tvei. Okay, Rabbi says, how do you do? Tonight there'll be a Mesiba by me in the house, 1675 52nd Street. That's again, see, in about, 10 o'clock? Rabbi says.